Hi guys, it's emergency service vehicle kit time again. So we have a Sterling EVP Siren unit here. There's not much to say about it. I have no idea how old it is. It looks like a fairly basic unit. It looks more than a little like the standard Whelen Alpha type units. This is going to have a siren generator, a power amp and some switching in there and a big transformer, but not really much else. So I think we just get straight into this. This is another one from ZT Solutions. Guys sent over for us to destroy. I have no fault report on this one. Let's hope we can get that rounded screw out on the other side. And yes, I know it's a bit sledgehammer cracking that using this, but hey. Can we get something in there to get that? Yes, we can. So I've never personally seen this brand before or any of their equipment. I've never even heard of them before. Let's see. We missed one. Yes, I am aware of the irony of using DeWalt tips in a Ryobi. So this is all through hole, and I just need to see the best way forward to this is going to be to get rid of this. He says, come on. You're loose, you should just drop off now. There we go. So as per the other ones we looked at, standard toroidal transformer in there. Oh, this is quite an old unit. This is much older than I thought, and I can see some interesting design decisions in here. So I'm just taking the nut off the lid. There we go. This is not going back together. I don't want to put that in there. So, standard toroidal transformer, Tiger Toroids Limited, made in the UK. Batch number 997C. So is that a date of about 97? There is no surface mount to be seen in here anywhere. So that's nice to see. We've got a board back there for all of our connectors, which quite frequently, certainly I think on the Whelens, it's flying leads down to the board. That really does get in the way. Tip 31A, tip 125, tip 31A. This is all through hole stuff. I don't think there is anything special in here. CD4046, LM386, so our pre-driver is an LM386. 4053, 4066, 4017. So this is all fairly standard stuff. I'm interested to know what kind of siren sound this gets us. Yeah. So this is all completely discreet. NE555, NE555, NE555. So we've got 4 555s down here. So these are going to be combined in various ways to get our siren output. I'm curious to know what this sounds like, assuming it works. So nothing here is marked other than the stop horn trigger. I don't know if we can even power this up, because sometimes you can actually hear the toroid. I don't think the board is a ground, but I think the back of that fuse is probably a safe bet. No. It's 4000 series logic, so finding a ground shouldn't be too bad. And we've got a DIN connector here as well. Not sure what that's about. So one of these will be a ground, one of these will be power. I'm definitely hooked on power, so I can see that much. reckon we've got two what look like test points over here. One of them is definitely hooked to positive supply. I reckon the other one's a negative supply. Or not. No, it's got to be. There's really not much information or documentation on this at all. That's drawing no power at all. If we go back over there, it doesn't either. I wonder if we can find some information on this. So I had a quick poke around and yeah, I can't see anything, can't find any information on it. It would have been nice to have heard it, but it's completely built out of discretes. I wonder if we can get this out of here easy enough. Let's have a go. Oh, slotted screws. We'll have a look for a date code in a minute as well. So this will be literally a siren, a power amplifier, which will be what these two are here, a system to trigger the siren from the horn. That's why when you hear emergency service vehicles going past, you'll hear the horn occasionally when they change their tone, their siren tones. That's because it's set by the horn ring or controlled by the horn ring. I don't know that they go down into the base. They might do. Oh. There are no manufacturer markings or information on this anywhere. I'm hoping this will all come out easy enough, but I'm betting it isn't going to. So the way these would normally be installed, I'm losing things, is these will have a switched power supply from the control system or relay system, however it's been done. That's there, that's there. I think this board will be retained like that. It's not. There we go, it'll all come out backwards. Yeah, so normally you have a switched power supply. Oh no, I've done it now. You'll have a switched power supply to these and then a trigger which normally comes off the horn, and it's working out how it, right, I could really do with doing something with that. It'll come off in the wash. Yeah, and the trigger will come normally off the horn, and occasionally you'll have a ball horn button as well. So is there anything helpful on the back that tells us what we're doing? No, there really isn't. So that goes straight to a relay, that goes to coil. That's our horn ring input, I think. So we can probably make that click. Let's grab two of these and wind our current limit right up. Nope. So we had decided already that this is our ground. These switches control how our horn ring works, but no, there is nothing there. Actually, they appear to be outputs from the relay. So just looking at that, let's focus you in a bit. I don't want to spend too much time trying to work out how this works. So we've got our power in, goes through that fuse, it isn't there. That goes to those two pins of that relay. I'm not sure what they would be. We've got diode there, so that's going to be coil, so they're changeovers. So that relay is something to do with our siren. So where is our siren output? our siren is on these two, so that relay appears to be, if I read this right, a changeover. So we've got two inputs from the coil here, that's two contacts, those two don't appear to do anything, they're the coil, and that's the output, so maybe that's a high-low power or a mute function, who knows. But that is definitely to do with that. Sorry, I've been zoomed out. So yeah, that's siren power. That doesn't help us, whatever that is. That's got to be our ground. So that runs from that end all the way around. It supplies one side of those big power transistors and the tips by the look as well. And then that's a chassis ground. So that's definitely our ground. I was on the right one with that. So we need to find our power. And I think that's it there. Shall we give this one more go? Because this is assuming that I haven't completely nerfed it by just poking around. Oh, that did something. So we're drawing 11 milliamps with that plugged in. Nope. Can we get that to stay on there? There we go. So what we'll just quickly do is look across those chips and see if we've got anything. I'd imagine the siren would always run. So ground on the bottom, positive up top. That doesn't seem right. Oh, I've got my meter probes the wrong way around. So there's 7.6 volts on there. And I will correct that before it confuses the hell out of me some more. So 7 volts there, so something there should be happening. Something should be happening in there somewhere. How would we find out if something's happening? That's not happening. So that's not happening. Bear with me, I'm going to go get a speaker and see if we can find some noise. So we're probably going to blow this to Kingdom Come, so we'll go with a junky old Sony speaker that's been kicking around for ages. I reckon that's push-pull, and I reckon that LM386 would be a good place to start. But that's assuming that anything's even triggered at this stage of the game, which I'm not sure about. So yeah, nothing going on there. That's obviously power. So nothing is running. I think pin 3 on the 555 is normally output off the top of my head. I'll say it's possible this is just dead. Let me just check that. Yeah, pin 3 is normally our output. Nothing, 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 nothing. So there's some kind of trigger somewhere we need to do. Right, that's making weird noises. So that's our siren out. I think this one is toast. That speaker isn't going to take much of that. So I think whatever is going on here, we're dead. Because that sounds to me like we're doing siren-y type things. That was me. I doubt it's because that fuse is gone. Yeah, so without any real information on it, there's not much more we can go on with. So let's have a quick look, see if we can get an age on this, because I think this is going to be an older device. Well, that's interesting. We've got down there on that chip there, let's find my screwdriver, a random little solder tail. Right, what do we got? Nothing that's a recognisable date code. They all look like they're in hex. So we obviously buy our chips in bulk from ST. 03, 203. Everything in here by that one chip is ST. Yeah, I'm not seeing any useful date codes anywhere. 20X, so that could be 120. No, it isn't, because no, I don't think that's a useful date code. We've got a date on the PCB of 16th of the 2nd 07, so this is still going. 997C. I don't see. Oh, this is messy. A couple of bodges on there. So I don't think this is as old as it looks, but I don't see anything that gives us a clue as to how old it is. There is just no usable date code anywhere. You'd think there'd be something. What about those 60? No. 160207 for this board again. So yeah, not even any date for it, but it's, you know, that could do with cleaning off, but that's about it. There's no ROSH indication on this anywhere. To be fair, it's probably a very old design, and it probably just works, and that's why they've stuck with it. It's unusual with this kind of thing to not be able to find any information for it. But yeah, our siren generation is happening here. It just doesn't appear to work. These 555s don't appear to be doing anything, but that could just be down to me loading them when I'm measuring them. We could have a look in a scope, but I don't think that will show anything. But yeah, it's a nice solidly built unit. It's basic. Anyone with basic electronic skills could probably troubleshoot this. It's just not worth time digging in. So I'm guessing this is going to program your siren tones. Normally there will be multiple siren tones which are selected by hitting the horn ring. So somewhere in here there will be a counter that will be in charge of that, which will wrap round. I reckon probably that is our culprit there. The LM386 may well be for a microphone, which is there. But yeah, it's simple, basic, and someone has built the 555s just using blocks. They all look the same. It would be nice to know how they've gotten the siren sound out of that combination of chips, but I'm not especially keen to reverse engineer that. So yeah, you've got pre-drivers and then your main output transistors. They drive this transformer, as is the case with most of these siren things, and then your siren is your output there. But ideally we could do with knowing what those are. So yeah, bit of a disappointing tear down, that one. But in terms of salvage, there is an awful lot there. Pretty much everything on that board could easily be reclaimed. Such is the beauty of through-hole stuff. Anyway, sorry that one wasn't more exciting. Anyway, take care. Bye.